President Joe Biden will deliver his first big speech before a scaled-down joint session of Congress tonight.
What he says and who he targets with his message will be key. Political reporter Rick Albin is here now with some of that. Rick?
Well, Sue and Brian, infrastructure, health care, immigration, all possible topics. Also talking about what he sees as his success in dealing with the pandemic, too, will be included in this speech. And while he'll be talking to the nation, of course, I asked Michigan's senior senator, Debbie Stabenow, about a much smaller subset of individuals that might really be targeted. And Congressman Fred Upton talked about what he hopes the president will say. Who is it that he has to convince if he wants to get bipartisan support for some of these things? Is he trying to appeal to some of your 50 colleagues, Republicans, that so far have been reluctant to come along on board with some of his plans, most of his plans?
Well, Rick, first let me say that the Biden administration, President Biden, has really hit the ground running. And he, in the first 100 days, has created 1.3 million jobs, which is the most of any president in their first 100 days. And he's exceeded the 200 million vaccines goal that he had set up, along with a lot of other things. And so I think the president tonight is going to be, first of all, speaking to those who have benefited, who are seeing the results that has allowed them to survive the pandemic and hopefully begin to get their life back.
He was a big partner when we got 21st Century Cures done. He really helped big time when he was vice president. Now we're looking to expand. We're looking for more health research. He's got some really good ideas on really tackling the fight on cancer and Alzheimer's. I think he's going to unveil that a little bit tonight.
So tonight's speech is obviously important for the nation, but particularly for those 535 members of a narrowly divided numerically, but deeply divided philosophically Congress, who have will have a lot to say about how any of the president's plans become reality. Susan?
Rick, thank you. You can watch the president's address right here on Wood TV. NBC News special coverage begins at 9 o'clock. As soon as it wraps, make sure and join us for News 8 at 11. Rick will be back with a recap and some analysis.